Welcome to our channel. Today we how to set up a content workflow with Zapier and Google Sheets, full guide step by step clearly. To set up a content workflow with Zapier and Google Sheets, begin by visiting the Zapier website and logging into your account. If you don't have an account yet, sign up for free. Once logged in, click on the Create Zap button found at the top right corner of the dashboard. You will be prompted to choose a trigger app. For this guide, select Google Sheets as your trigger app. Choose the trigger event that suits your needs, such as New Spreadsheet Row. After that, connect your Google Sheets account by following the on-screen instructions. Grant Zapier permission to access your Google Sheets account. Next, select the specific spreadsheet you want to work with. Choose the worksheet within that spreadsheet that contains the data you'll use. Test the trigger to ensure Zapier can fetch data from your selected Google Sheet. Once the test is successful, click on Continue to move on to the action step. Now, search for the action app you want to connect with, like Twitter or Slack. Select the action event that corresponds with your intended outcome, such as send a message or create a tweet. Connect the relevant action app account, similar to how you connected Google Sheets. Set up the action by mapping the fields from your Google Sheets data to the corresponding fields in the action app. Once everything is configured, test the action to verify that data flows correctly from Google Sheets to your chosen app. If the test is successful, click on Turn on Zap. Your content workflow is now active and will run automatically based on the settings you've configured. Whenever a new row is added in your Google Sheet, the action will trigger accordingly. You can always revisit your Zapier dashboard to make edits or monitor your workflows. Explore additional triggers or actions within Zapier to expand your content workflow. This setup allows you to streamline your content creation and sharing process efficiently. Make sure to regularly check your workflow for any necessary updates or improvements. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.